to my channel. Here, guess who I'm with today? Dorian.
That is my name. Hello.
So we are in the Benja Kitty Park. It's actually right by the also near the Terminal 21.
Yes.
Okay. So we are going to walk around here to the park and we'll talk to Dorian. Very
Hello.
nice to have you here and thank you for joining our
You're
video
welcome.
today.
Thank you.
So we will dig Dorian up today.
Learn all about my boring life.
With your fantastic life.
Yes, very exciting.
So can you tell us more about yourself? Yeah, I can take out the mask to
Yeah.
see your handsome face to the channel.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Tell you more about me. Okay, so I moved over here to Thailand in February of this year. And I
Right.
kind of retired now, pretty much. You know, I just like work online
Mhm.
kind of thing. So I,
Like a digital nomad.
kind of, yeah, digital media. Exactly.
Yeah, right.
So I spent a lot of time in the Philippines. I lived there 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And it just wasn't quite enough as far as infrastructure for me. Like, internet speeds and road conditions and
I see.
yeah, it just wasn't quite what I wanted. So I was like, let me check out Thailand, and
Uh-huh.
since I've been here, I really like it, and I decided to move forward with Bond Smile with the Elite Visa.
Oh yeah, so you got elite visa. That banks might help you with
Yes,
to get
processing right
to
now.
this visa. And will you get it? Next few weeks?
I think
or
it's 20 to 30 days is what Miss P said.
30 days. So you get the elite visa
By
soon,
mid-May or so.
and
I
you're
would
gonna
hope.
live here long term.
Yeah, I mean 5 years, and then you have the option of going making it a 20-year.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I think it's towards the end of the 5 year
Mhm.
they give you the option to say just pay what you would have paid for the 20-year.
Mm-hmm.
So they
So
prorate it.
maybe you might end up paying much more if you wanna get longer time.
It would be more, yeah, it would be
Mhm.
more. But they prorate what you paid already for the 5 years. They don't make
Yeah.
you start again, which I thought was really cool.
Right. So if you're interested to make elite visa, you can contact Basmai. Well, I'm selling again, doing an advertising.
No, it's really the best visa I found in Southeast Asia
Yeah.
for people under 50. If you're retired, if you're over 50, you can be retired and have more options. But I personally think it's amazing.
Yeah.
Really happy I'm good.
What do you do to be able to retire at a young age like this?
Well, I invested a lot over many
Mhm.
years, and that's grown.
Ah.
And with cryptocurrencies and
Uh-huh.
stocks.
Mhm.
Now I set up a passive income where I just get paid each month with dividends and whatnot and staking for crypto.
Wow.
So why would I need to work if I already got
Mhm.
enough money to live on here? In
Do you
Thailand?
selling a course? I will
Selling what?
register courses.
Of course,
Teach online.
invest money for
teach-
30 years and be really
Oh.
frugal. That's it's not overnight success. Trust me.
Uh-huh.
I spent many years.
Yeah, we have to spend a lot of. Wow, very interesting. And do you like it here so far?
Yes, I like that. I plan on living here for at least 5 years. This would be like my home base. Is kind
Yeah.
of what that Bahan Smile kind of started me on that thought. Like make Bangkok or Thailand in general
Uh-huh.
your home base, and then you can travel around. Once you get that elite visa, you're just in and out whenever you feel like it. There's very little paperwork. You know,
Mhm.
even a 90-day report is online
Oh yeah.
after
yeah.
the first time. So it's like it's almost like a residency, I guess. Essentially,
Mm.
it's a temporary residency.
So since you're not working anymore, so what do you do?
I don't do much.
What do-
I play video games online a lot
Oh, okay.
with my buddies back in Pennsylvania.
What kind of game you play?
Oh, the shooting game. We do that.
Oh, okay.
We're awful at it, but we have fun because you have the headset. We talk,
Mhm.
and it's weird because they're really like I still know them from high school.
Yeah.
Many
that's
years, not
cool.
I'm talking
You
about
get
my
to
age.
to get to hang out with people around here, pretty much.
I've had some trouble meeting people so
Oh.
far. I haven't really got a chance to do that yet, but
Because of COVID, or
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm not all that social. I'm kind of a bit of a nerd.
You're
So
nerdy.
trouble. Yeah.
Play games all
it's
day.
Unfortunate. Yeah. really.
No.
And now I don't go out much anymore because of the closing at 11 that we were talking about earlier. It's very frustrating.
But there are some hidden places.
Oh, you got to show me the hidden places.
I'm an expert. Oh. No. Yeah. It's pretty hot in this hat though.
Yeah.
Would you like to walk over the bridge there? Actually, Dorian recommend us to go walking or to the bridge.
Yeah, this is Forest Park. They just opened
Yeah.
like 2-3 months ago or something, and it's really neat.
Here, I'm gonna show you. It's pretty cool. It's nice part.
This is a good example, like kind of stuff you don't see in the Philippines. They're just not at this level of advancement yet. You know what I mean, they're getting there, but
Yeah. How long you stay in Philippines?
3 years I lived there. 2018, I started a job in Makati, which is in Manila. I was doing an IT job there, and the big city just wasn't for me. You know what I mean? And then the Philippines, kind of over time, I started realizing it's like, you know, they're not putting a lot of money or time into their infrastructure. They're just building more condos.
Yeah.
This is my opinion. People on YouTube will get upset. So I was like, I didn't see a lot of things improving. You know what I mean? So I was like, well, then COVID happened. So I went back to the US for 2 years and just sat on my butt and pretty much did nothing.
So who recommend you to come to Thailand?
Well, Southeast Asia is kind of like my place I like in the world. Yeah. So
how about other countries?
Other countries in Southeast Asia?
Yeah.
I went to Vietnam, Philippines, and Thailand.
That's still not the place that you want to.
No, I just didn't care to Vietnam. But I was married to a Filipino for about 12 years. You know, we're divorced now, but so that kind of got me into the Southeast Asia world. You know what I mean?
Ah, I see.
Being married for so long to someone.
So you are getting married soon?
No, I am currently single and not married in any way.
Oh, okay. So where are you from? We haven't asked you that question.
Oh, USA, American.
Yeah, which city?
I was born outside of Philadelphia. I grew up there at about 25, and then I moved over to San Diego, California. And then I spent the rest of my time there pretty much while in the US.
So do you plan to go back to your home country for a
Hopefully
visit?
never again.
Oh, wow.
Visit. Maybe a visit.
But your family,
No,
everybody's
I
there.
don't like America. I don't like living there.
Why?
Very disappointing that, especially since COVID, it's just become so polarized with the political things, and you can't even be in the middle anymore or talk about different opinions. It's either one side or the other. You know what I mean? And it's getting more expensive. You know, so my income is good, but it's
getting low.
It goes faster here, or it goes longer. I'm sorry, it lasts longer.
Yeah, it lasts longer.
A much nicer place here than in America.
Okay, so I'm glad you found the place that you plan to live your life forever and ever.
I'm gonna give it 5 years. I think by the end of 5 years, you should know if you want to live in a place or not, right? You know, a country.
Yeah. So, what do you do in your free time besides gaming stuff?
Go walk around the malls. I go to these parks.
Okay.
Now, I do like to do mountain biking. That's one of my passions, and going to the gym. Those are the things that really take up. Fortunately, here I haven't really found a mountain biking place yet. I did visit Pattaya for about
hiking. Oh, you can go to Khao Yai. It's like 3 hours. 2 hours.
See, it's far. You know what I mean?
I see.
I want to check out Chiang Mai because I know there's a couple trails up there. I've seen videos of people mountain biking in Chiang Mai. So
yeah, Chiang Mai is a nice place.
There were some trails in Pattaya too. I went and did the enduro, but actual dirt bike, like motorized dirt bike. But guys are riding mountain bikes on those same trails.
Oh, I don't even know that there is a hiking place in Pattaya as well.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'd call it hiking, but it's a trail system that they even maintain and are marked. So yeah, I was pretty impressed by that. I didn't like Pattaya at all, though.
You just go there for like some activities.
I'm not planning on going back there. But Phuket I liked, and then here I like. It's like 50...
You've been to all the places.
Well,
around
Sandbox.
Thailand now.
I had to go to the Sandbox,
Nice.
right? Yeah. So I did Sandbox in Phuket for like a week. Then I went to Bangkok.
Yeah.
For about 2 weeks, and then I went to Pattaya. Now I'm back here in Bangkok.
Oh, okay.
I've only been.
It's pretty keep you very busy.
Well, I want to check out all the areas. I'm testing out what area I want to live in. Long term, I want to do like the year lease thing because you get really good prices.
Yeah.
And they have these villas, especially in Phuket, which I'm really tempted to get. I think that's what I want to do. So far, I like Phuket the most.
So you want to get some villa?
Yeah, get some huge villa with a private pool. And
but the foreigner cannot own the land.
No,
right?
I'm not buying anything.
Not buying.
No, I don't like real estate. I don't invest in real estate. I only invest in stocks and crypto. Real estate. So just renting. Yeah. And then I met some guys down there, and there's some expats, and for like $1,000 a month, you can get a really nice.
$1,000 a month.
Yeah.
For
a really nice villa.
Villa resort.
Wow. You have to do like a year lease and all that kind of stuff.
So if you guys interested to to go to the villa nice resort in Phuket, it's really recommended. It's like $1,000.
Something like that. That's what they were saying they paid. I trust that they're not lying to me.
Yeah. You can search for more if you want.
Yeah. There's so many property sites, and I know Bond Smart helps. At least here in Bangkok, with
we also
apartments and
help with
condos,
the finding the apartment and accommodation.
I think I'm more of a nature guy though. I don't think I could live in Bangkok full time. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's good to visit for a few weeks, maybe a couple months, and then
Maybe I should take out my sunglasses.
we can walk. Just walk on this awesome
Right. Okay.
bridge thing.
It's
I don't know
it's
what
really
this is.
hot here. I don't know.
Yeah.
We can walk. So let's talk about the thing that you don't like.
Oh.
Living here. Is there anything that you don't like? Living in Thailand?
Well, I guess everybody says the traffic, so I'll just, like just trying to get over here, right? I was trying to get the Bolt car, and it's like 3 guys canceled on me. And it was like, 18 minutes wait just to get the car.
So you use the Bolt. There are like
the Bolt
a
app
few,
is great.
a few applications to calling the taxi, like Bolt, Grab, and how do you you found it's difficult to get food? The food that you like, is that any food that you cannot eat here? You
Yeah.
have difficulty eating food here?
I'm sort of like not a foodie. Like whatever the opposite of a foodie is, that's me. Like
How
I'll
do
just
you keep maintain your nice body?
well,
with
that's what I mean. Like I'll just eat whatever I need to eat.
Okay.
Grilled chicken and vegetables, protein shakes.
Oh, okay, I see.
I don't need crazy food.
So where do you go to the gym normally?
I joined Jets.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, and
Very
they're really
popular
nice. They're
for
right
me.
along the BTS line. They're 24 hours. You can go to anyone you want. I've been to like 3 already. Just hop on the train and go to the gym for 2-3 hours and come back because I don't do anything.
But
I gotta spend my time somewhere.
at your where do you live? Your condo is it close by here?
Right now I'm next to Akamai BTS train station. There's a pretty cool place I got. Just Airbnb.
Yeah. Oh, and Airbnb for now. So you don't have like 1 year.
No,
rental
I have not done
contract.
that yet. I'm moving to different places and living there for a few weeks to see
Right.
which place I then want to go back and do a long-term lease. And
I
I'm
see.
waiting for the visa also to officially process because I don't know, maybe it'll be. As I understand it, once you pay the money, which currently it's about 18,000 American.
Yeah.
You pay them up front, then you get it's pretty much, unless you're like a felon or something like that. So I don't know what the restrictions are. That's what I like about Miss P. She's just doing everything.
She's helping everything.
I didn't fill out any paperwork. I sent her like a picture of my passport. That's literally all I did in WhatsApp. That was the extent of my immigration nonsense.
Yeah, that's what many people say, that Basma and Miss P have helped a lot, and some people take like a few days or a few months to get a visa, but with Basma with just only 1 day.
Yeah, you guys did my
Only
Thailand
1 day.
pass and my 60-day visa before I came, all
Yeah.
taken care of by Eric.
Right.
And he was emailing me back and forth and really responsive. And Miss P just took me to immigration to extend my tourist visa. So now I should be here as a tourist long enough until I get the elite.
Yeah.
Until elite comes through. And
Oh, there's
we
so
just
many
walked in.
people
And,
around here.
it's like a graduation or something.
Yeah, it's like a graduation. It's pretty nice, good area for photographs. Actually.
Yeah, this is really impressive.
You talk about what you don't like already.
So, yeah, like the language thing is kind of, I'm still kind of getting around that. In the Philippines, English is spoken very widely, especially in the touristy foreigner areas. They
like
say
Filipino
foreigners.
people, they speak more English.
Yeah.
Because they actually use English as their official
Yeah, like
language.
their
that's
documents
why.
are all English and whatnot.
So you found it hard to meet people because of language barrier as well?
Yeah, here's a little tougher. You got this. You got this. I call it scribbles, but in an affectionate way. I don't know how you write letters.
Oh. Do
They're
you
strange.
interested to learn Thai?
Yes,
So
I once the visa goes through, because you got to commit to me, Thailand, before I'm committing to you. Then I will take professional lessons because
Okay.
I am not skilled in languages, so I would
Right.
definitely need professional help.
So you would suggest the retirement or people who come to Thailand might have to learn some language.
Yeah,
some
you
word.
gotta learn. Yeah,
Right.
you really-
You speak some word?
No,
No.
I've been here like 3 weeks now. Like I said, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not the best. I didn't even pick up much Tagalog, which is the official non-English language in the Philippines. And I lived there 3 years, and I barely picked up enough of that. So I don't have high hopes of learning fluent Thai, but I want to learn enough to be able to I think what they say is there's like a present tense that you guys speak. You talk about like right now, and you can kind of learn enough words to be like, I want to go taxi. Where's the bathroom?
So how about the living expenses here?
Oh yeah, that's one of the main reasons I like Southeast Asia is because like money goes much further, right? You know, I mean, you could.
So how much do you spend monthly approximately?
Well, right now I'm just doing Airbnbs and stuff like that. But so that jacks up the cost, right? You need to do the year lease to really get the low price per month.
Right.
I think right now I just rented that condo again for a month, and it was 26,000 baht. I got her down to.
Oh yeah, because it's short term, that's why.
Yeah. So I think that was like $700 or something like that. But it's a really nice condo. You should see the pool. But anyway.
Yeah.
That thing probably is half that price if you wanted to do a year lease.
Right. I see. And for the food expenses and.
Yeah, I don't eat a lot of food.
Not really.
Yeah, and like I said, right? I don't care.
You
about
found
fancy.
the food is pretty cheap here.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That was one of my biggest surprises. People always say, "Oh, Thailand's so cheap. Look, I got this food for $1.50 or whatever," right?
Yeah.
So my dumbass was walking into Subway. Right, with a sandwich. It was like what was it? 350 baht for a foot-long Subway. Yeah. And chips, and I was like, "Whoa, that's American prices."
Because it's not Thai food, that's why you have to pay.
Okay. Yeah. See,
it depends on what kind of food that you eat that you pick though.
That was a trick though. Like I always just hear, "Oh, it's cheap. It's cheap." I didn't hear like you have to go to the right place, and then it's cheap, especially street food, which I've actually gotten more into it now.
Yeah.
I'm walking by those fruit carts and almost every day I buy the little 20 baht
jackfruit
jackfruit or mango or papaya. Oh, it's so good. So good. 20 baht.
Yeah.
What is that?
For the
80
fruit.
cents American, something like that.
Right.
Yeah, and a little
pretty healthy.
Yeah, and then like they'll have the chicken or the pork, the grilled chicken or pork, and I'm just like, give me 4 of those. They're 10 baht each.
What is your favorite Thai food?
I'm just so not a foodie. Like, really, like I just give me some chicken and rice or something.
That's it. Oh yeah.
Like I don't even care what.
I also like the chicken and rice. It's like 50 baht per one meal.
And you know, I don't like spicy, unfortunately, because my heritage is mostly Irish. And I always joke that salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Like that's all. That's our spice in Ireland. We don't be doing no chilies. There's no chilies.
Okay.
I don't like
so
any of that.
Do you miss the American style kind of food, or you just easy?
Nah.
Food, anything is fine.
Food eating is a
Thai.
pain in the neck to me. I don't even like to eat.
Okay.
I wish I could just take a pill and never eat again. Have all the protein and calories and vitamins I need.
So you just take the protein shake. Exercise.
I use those and protein shake, and then I'll just do some little chicken here and there, a little cheese.
Maybe you could be a model presenter, the protein shake.
As long as I get free stuff.
What is your plan in the next few years from now?
Well, I definitely want to find where in Thailand I want to live.
Okay.
And I want to do that villa thing.
I
got this thing I want to spend a year. It's kind of like kicking off my retirement, right? Get a year lease in a villa. Probably Phuket, but I want to check out Chiang Mai just to see. And then, just enjoying traveling around Southeast Asia. Once you're here as an American, once you're here in Southeast Asia, it's so much easier and cheaper to travel to other countries in Asia versus the 30 hours of travel time it takes to get from America to here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the flights are so cheap. It was like $40 I think I paid for my onward ticket to Cambodia.
To go north or to go Cambodia?
Yeah, just a flight. Yeah, it was like $40. $60 to get over to Singapore or something like that. Maybe maybe these are COVID prices or something, but it is. I've traveled in Southeast Asia before, and it's way cheaper once you're here versus sourcing from the U.S. or other foreign countries. I would say. So that definitely is in my plans because I've only been to 3 countries so far.
Oh, okay.
So I want to check out Indonesia, Cambodia, Malaysia, Bali. That's in Indonesia, right? Bali, Singapore.
Yeah,
I want to see all that stuff. Right? So that's definitely
busy.
Well, right now I'm just kind of holding tight till the visa gets through. You're in Bangkok for next month.
Well, you are getting the visa pretty soon.
Yeah. So it should be within a month.
So you don't have to work anymore. You have to go online and check the stock market sometime and just a little bit.
Yeah, like I just did some like rebalancing and stuff like a couple days ago or something. But I really don't do much. I just kind of let it sit there and it just keeps paying me each month. I don't so much care about the principal, whether it goes up or down, because then I have my retirement, and that's a separate bundle of money. The money that pays me in dividend ETFs doesn't go up and down a lot because it's an ETF. If you're familiar with them, they're a holding of a lot of different stocks, it's not just one. So it doesn't go up and down, but it just kind of just does this, right? And then each month I get so much money per month.
Wow, I'm sure there are many people wanna have the life like you, but you know, get involved with the stock market and trading seem to be quite difficult.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah, it's not for everybody. Some people can lose a lot, and some people can earn a lot. Yeah.
People sometimes they ask me, how do you make that happen? And I was like, I'm just really stubborn. I'm just really good at being wrong. I just buy a stock, and if it goes down, I buy more. Essentially, that's Warren Buffett's advice. Like, if it's a good company and you bought it and it goes down because of COVID, just buy more. Just keep buying. Now, that was back when I was working, right? I was an IT security guy for many years. So I had pretty good income, and my expenses weren't high. You know, and I was married, so we both had two incomes, and I would just max out my retirement. I would just max out my retirement. I'd max out anything I didn't need. I just put in the market. Keep buying, keep buying, keep buying. You're
a computer savvy guy.
I don't know, I'm forgetting everything now. I haven't been working for about 2 years now. I don't remember
let's ask you some crazy question.
Okay.
What is your type of girl?
Oh my god.
Is it illegal if it is?
What is this, a dating show? I'm bachelor number 1. Call me Dorian.
How Dorian.
My type of girl. Well, I always say you need to be into the gym, because that's such a big part of my life. Physical fitness and hiking, outdoors and activity. You gotta be going to the gym. That's my number 1. So you gotta be looking good there.
All right. That's it.
I mean, I don't know, is that more than I know?
I'm selling you now.
You're selling me.
So, if you're interested in Dorian, you have to pay me $10,000.
Yeah, finder's fee.
Just something fun.
No worries.
What are those weird things that you have experienced so far when you were in Thailand?
You guys eat some weird stuff.
Okay.
If it walks, crawls, or swims, you're eating it. I don't think anything's off the menu.
Like, for example?
They got the scorpions and crickets and stuff right there, you know? Like in the Philippines, it's a little different, but they have that thing called balut, which is a duck egg that they let develop. And it gets like, you know, it has a little bit of chicken in there. I forget how long it develops. So then when you eat it, you see the chicken, like the little bones.
You need to get some light because I don't see in your video. Yeah, what is it again?
Balut.
Yeah.
And you know, like when you eat like the animal, you just eat every part of the animal. There's
intestine.
Yeah, you do the intestines. Like like my ex-wife would eat the eyeballs of the fish.
Eyeball. Eat brain.
Yeah, like that was just like totally normal. I was just like, whoa. You know, Americans are so like, we just buy our meat in packaged little cellophane wrappers, and we're like, well, this maybe was a cow. You know, like that. It's us. Really, it's us. We should be doing what you guys do.
Oh.
You just grow up not used to it.
Yeah.
You know, and the spicy is tricky for me here too. I don't like this.
Pretty beautiful.
Yeah, they really did a good job here. Look at this. You call them lotus, right? Look at that stuff. That's amazing.
Yeah, lotus.
And there's all these walkways and just like hidden old mature trees and grasses and lilies.
And some bird singing around here.
There's no entrance fee. Right?
No entrance fee.
No. And Bencha Kitty, the original Bencha Kitty is a track. It's like a paved, I think it's 2 kilometers, 1 kilometer.
It's around here to walk around.
Right there. So you go do a little jog there.
Yeah.
And that's all just right in the heart of Bangkok. You can take the BTS. I think it's Asok, right?
Right. All right, thank you so much, Dorian, for giving all information and let me interview you.
Sure.
Have a lot of fun today, and you've been giving out the good information for our audience. So, you have anything else to say?
Those are just my experiences and my silly opinions, so feel free to disagree or agree. And thank you for, you know, walking me around this park, because, you know, I look for stuff to do like this and exploring a new city. This is a perfect example of something cool to do. That I didn't even know it's like 15 minutes from my condo, this place.
Oh,
it's right in the middle of Bangkok.
Close by.
Yeah.
You can easily walk here.
Well, it'd be hot as heck, but
Alright guys, don't forget to click like, share and also subscribe to my channel as well. If you have any question, you always can contact us, send us an email, or you have any opinion, you can comment below. Alright, we have to say goodbye for now. See you in the next video guys. Bye.
What are you waiting for?
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 Yes, correct. What are you waiting for? The world may not be in a great shape right now, but it's very possible to come to Thailand. It's actually easier to live in Thailand for a longer time than it was before. With One Smile can get you the right long-term visa, find a perfect house, open the local bank account, or even open the business here. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below or go to bansmile.com and get started.